Sorry guys, I went live a little soon. Parking down here is a nightmare. So, we'll pop up here real quick. Nice little crowd.
Those who should have our back have definitely shown that they do not have our best interests at heart. But today, I want to remind you all that our health does matter. We are visible. We deserve accessible care. We will fight, we will win, and we will not go back.
Thank you. We have a very powerful tool to wield today, and that is our vote. I'm going to bring up our co-host, Indivisible, Sharon Fleck. Oh, she's running. She's coming. So as she's coming, do you have a plan on what you're going to do for the polls today? Do you know somebody who you can take to the polls? You can protest and vote today. Yes. And here is Sharon Fleck.
Sorry. How many people here have already voted today? Good job. Okay, this is your mission. After this is over, go call all your friends. Make sure they get out to vote. This is the only way that we're going to be able to turn this around short of holding our members of Congress accountable. And that's what we are trying to do. Thankfully, we do have some great representatives here in Frankfurt. Thank you, Attica, for being here today. Lisa Wilmer. So we are under attack, and what are we going to do? Fight! Okay, let's do this.
As you leave today, I want you to think about what you're going to do to make sure people have access to vote, not just today, but in November. I want you to know that the work starts here, it doesn't stop here, it goes to get harder, and we will do a general election, and we will go to 2020. We are a city that is on the front line. There is so much to do, and there is so much that we can do. You heard Meg talk about the safety zone. Show up to Metro Council. Call your representative. Let them know that you demand, he demands safe access to abortion clinics. 2, volunteer at Planned Parenthood. Volunteer with the Kentucky Health Justice Network. They need people on their call-in lines now more than ever. We need you to come door knock with us around access to Planned Parenthood care in the Commonwealth. There is so much that you can do with us this summer, moving into the fall and into next year's election season. When one of us can be dismissed, 2 of us can be ignored, but together we are a movement and we are unstoppable. So go vote, call your friends, go vote, and don't forget to sign up with our great organizations that are present. Thank you. Thank you for being present. We won't go back. We won't go into the cloaks. We will fight and win. Thank you.
Okay, well, we got a good portion of it. Let's chat with a couple of people and find out what their thought processes are. Tell me why you came today.
I have had an abortion in the past, and I think it's really important that people should continue to have access to it, because I definitely would have taken my life if I didn't have it.
Thank you for your advocacy. How about you, sir?
I'm here supporting women and non-binary people everywhere in their access to health care. We won't stand for it to be taken away.
Thank you. Why'd you come today?
Because there should always be access to abortion. Women have the right to choose.
I'm in memory of my great aunt Katie Young, who passed away in the 40s due to a botched abortion. She was a married woman with a young child and a deadbeat husband and could not support another child.
Thank you.
Well, now it's like a 69 cents.
Ladies, why'd you come today?
To defend our rights, to protect everyone that has a choice.
Let the men stay in their network and keep out of our vaginas.
Why'd you come today, sir?
To support a woman's right to choose.
Thank you.
Sure.
Nice. Tell me why you came today. Some people are shy. Gotta respect that.
We had so many onerous bills passed in our state legislature just a few months ago that were used as models in other states such as like Alabama and Georgia. They saw that they had success and power here and went running with it. They also have any makeup on the Supreme Court, which gives them a lot of power as they move forward. Our purpose today was to say that we as Kentuckians, as people of the Commonwealth, are not going to go silently into those red cloaks. We are going to fight back, we are going to be heard, and we are going to vote for our agency in the primary today and in November. Were you expecting this?
Dr. Weinstock, why are you here today?
Oh my gosh, it is a healthcare issue as well as a political issue, and there is no reason to do away with safe abortion other than bad politics. So I'm here to support.
Awesome. Who is this young lady here behind you?
One of these days.
Absolutely. So nice to see you, and thank you for your words.
Oh, thank you for your work. I'm so glad you're here in Frankfurt for us.
Thank you. Yes. Most days I am.
Right.
Tell me why you're here today and help me to reconcile the question that people will have between being pro-choice and being a woman of the cloth, so to speak.
You know, I think that our bodies are a gift and that it is our bodily autonomy that allows us to choose what we do with that gift. And that there is no irreconcilable difference between reproductive justice and being religious.
What church are you in?
I'm a Unitarian Universalist minister.
What's your name?
Dawn Cooley.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you so much. All right, the Squalist Puppeteers are here. No paws, no laws.
Right.
These are pretty awesome creations. Tell me, why you're here today.
I'm here today because it is my choice to decide when and where I want to use birth control, when and where I want to get pregnant, and when and where, why, and how I want to have an abortion. And it's nobody's choice but mine.
I love it.
I was like, we gotta go to this one. And she's like, what is it? And I told her. And then we were up and at it and out here, weren't we?
Love the signage. Love the signage. All right, we'll keep moving around. See if we can grab some younger folks. Would you mind telling me why you're here today?
Well, I'm here to, protect women's rights. They deserve to have a choice and a say in what they do with their body and the children, that if they want to raise them or not. It's horrible to force them to keep a child that they could be putting in danger by doing that otherwise.
What's your name?
Felix.
Thank you so much. How about you, ma'am?
I think it's really important that these guys know I have their back.
I don't think women should be forced to keep something that could harm them or that won't even be a real person, but people treat it like it is, because why can't people just admit they hate women at this point, honestly?
Thank you.
Well, did you already vote?
Yes.
Wonderful.
On my way.
Why'd you come today?
Because for the entirety of my sexually active life, Roe v. Wade has been an enforceable action, although it has always been a blackmailing point on the part of male patriarchy. And I am tired of our country being run on an Old Testament playbook.
Ma'am?
Because as a 16, almost 17-year-old, if I can't adopt a child, I shouldn't be able to be forced to carry one.
Want to tell me why you're here today?
I'm an intersectional feminist, and I'm protesting the current abortion bans and fetal heartbeat bills. They are intended to spread misogyny and white supremacy and take the power from women with it's designed to take the power from women by taking away their reproductive rights.
That's fantastic. What's your name?
My name is Kayloy.
Thank you for being so thoughtful. Ladies, you want to tell me why you're here today?
Well, this is the third generation of women in my family that have had to do this. I'm here with my granddaughter, and it makes me really sad that we've had to do it for my generation, for my daughter's generation, and now it almost seems more threatening for her.
I just feel so strongly that government should not be making decisions about my health care, my daughter's health care, and particularly that men are the majority of the people that are making that decision. That's just wrong.
Okay. Over here and talk.
Yes, there's just a lot of work that goes into.
Would you like to share with me why you're here today, ma'am?
Sure.
Why did you come? What's important about today for you to be here?
Because women's life is important and men think that they're better than us.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for that very articulate thought. I don't suppose you're related.
Yes, this is my daughter Marley, and I'm her mom.
Shocking.
Yes, and so she's on school today, and I always try to make sure that she knows what's happening in society and how her rights can be impacted. Because one day I won't be here, but I want all the rights that I had to be available to her. And she will be in my position one day, maybe, teaching other young ladies to fight for what's their rights and the rights of others. Thank you.
I want to talk to the nasty woman.
Hi.
Tell me why you're here today. I'm Tara Bassett.
Hi. Thank you for being here.
Glad to
and
be here.
covering this. I think it's really important that media pay attention to our voices. And I'm here because I'm a nasty woman, and I'm really tired of us having to, I don't even want to say fight, but to push back against such ignorance, really, is what it comes down to, and ignorance that results in injustice. So it's just I think a responsibility that I have and to protect the rights of all of us.
Can I talk to the man?
Talk to the man.
Talk to the man.
Well, and to me the biggest issue is these are the ones who should be making this decision, not me. So I'm here to support them.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you so much. There's Morgan Lentis doing a stand-up for WLKY. Okay, let's see what these signs say. This is pretty interesting. These are, whoa, all right. Ladies, talk to me a little bit.
So we're here to protect our rights because, I mean, we're only 14 years old, and when we grow up, we don't want to have our rights taken away from us because, I mean, we're human beings too, and we deserve to do what we want with our own bodies.
So I'm here because I was inspired by my parents at like a young age to go fight for stuff that I feel is right. So my parents are here, and I'm with the ACLU, and I just think it's the right thing to do because me as a 14-year-old, I'm really close to that period of time where I could have to have an abortion. And then all the women that are younger than me are just as at risk because if they grow up in a world where they don't have rights, it's like saying that we should just go back in time instead of forward.
How many friends do you guys have? You're all about 14, right? How many friends do you have that are sexually active at this point in time?
I probably have about 3 or 4. Yeah, same, 3 or 4.
About the same?
Yeah, about the same.
So how do you feel? Do you want to talk to me for a second?
No.
No? You want to talk to me for a second?
I just feel like it's my body, so therefore it's my right, and if you take that right away from me, then you're taking my right away, and that's not fair.
Thank you.
Don't tell me what to do unless you have a uterus, period.
And my parents came from a third world country to here, and I don't think they came here to raise me to have my rights taken away.
All right. Everyone loves someone who had an abortion. Talk to me about it. Why are you here today?
I'm here today to support folks' access to contraceptive care.
Thank you. Women run things, women run things, women run things. Protect safe legal abortion. Talk to me about today.
Today was very emotional for me personally.
Can you tell me why?
Yeah, I was sexually assaulted before, and I had to make that decision, and I didn't, and I have my 11-year-old daughter because of it. But it was still very emotional. I thank God for her, but I know there's plenty of women out there that deserve to make the choice, and they have the right, and we should continue to have the right and the choice. It's our body, and for all the religious people, I'm religious, I believe in God, but I believe in free will, and He gave us that to make our own choices. So it was just a very emotional day, and to think about all the women who have lost their lives trying to make that decision at home and possibly abort their own child at home and then die because of it. And this is not only here, it's worldwide happening. And if we get rid of this Planned Parenthood, it's just going to cause a trickle effect for everywhere else in the world. And more of us are going to just die. And I have too much love for everybody to think of that.
Thank you for being so brave and for sharing. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Wow. That's some pretty strong stuff. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me about today.
Okay. Me and him? Come here.
Sure, get in there. Go ahead. Why are you here today?
Well, we're here to try to protect women's rights and to keep. If what I was explaining to him too the past few days is, if we don't protect women's right to have safe legal abortions, women are still going to have them. But back when I was a little kid, I was born in the 60s, before Roe v. Wade, women died a lot of times because they tried to do abortions themselves. And Planned Parenthood does so much more than abortions, but we've got to keep it safe. We've got to keep it legal, right? Yeah?
Very good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Getting some opinions and thoughts from folks who are here at this Stop the Bans rally. Pretty clear what the message is today. How you doing? Talk to me.
Who are you for?
Let me see your sign first of all.
Who are you with?
I'm Tara Bassett. I'm doing a live Facebook live cast at this very moment.
Okay. Well,
tell me about why you're here today.
I'm here because I defend a woman's right to choose abortion. In order to be an equal participant in society alongside men, women have to be able to control their own bodies, and that's why I'm here. I'm also a member of the Socialist Workers' Party, and we're running people that are wholeheartedly in support of abortion, the right to choose abortion. Amy Huss for governor, and Samira Hasbun for lieutenant governor.
Thank you. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, I think this is covering it. I think we've got everything that we need right now to be able to really absorb what happened today, what people thought when they came down here, the feelings that are being expressed, some very, very personal. And I just found two of my favorite people right here. Hey, Ann, talk to me about today. I see you brought some food with you.
Yeah, well, no food today, but I'm here because several people really, really dear to me had early abortions that saved their lives. And I think it's super important, and I think people don't really understand exactly what happens on the streets when people don't have access to health care. My friends and family were very, very lucky, but it's a super important thing, and it's something I really believe in.
And you're a mom.
I'm a mom. I've got 2 young girls. I had a miscarriage. I've been down that road, so it's really important to have great medical care.
Thank you, Ann. And the best restaurant in town, Payne Street Bakehouse. There's Deanna, the greatest baker in town. Just had to bring that up. You want to talk to me about why you guys are here today?
Sure. I'm here because I support access to abortion on demand without apology. I think that trying to limit access to abortion will cause great harm to all Kentuckians. I think people should have the right to make their own decisions about their bodies and their lives and exercise bodily autonomy without a bunch of shame and barriers in their ways.
Kentucky Health Justice Network. How about you? You're good?
Thank you.
Want to tell me about why you're here today?
Yes, I'm getting postcards signed for the Louisville Safety Zone so we can let our Metro Council members know that we really need a space outside the clinic, a narrow channel of space that patients can walk through to the clinic door without having to push their way past protesters.
And how often is this happening? I'm interested in knowing.
Often is what happens?
How often is it happening that you guys have to fend off the protesters?
Like every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Are
Every day the clinic is
LMPD
open.
are LMPD
They are
officers
completely
responding?
Unhelpful. They are not. On Saturdays, they'll park their car diagonally across the street, but they will virtually never get out of the car, and they're just a presence there, which is minimally helpful. So I guess I wouldn't say they're completely unhelpful, but they're not as helpful as we would like. If they had clear instructions, because we had a safety zone, we believe they would do more.
Is there a citizen presence that people who may want to volunteer?
There are clinic escorts every day that there are protesters, and if someone's interested in doing clinic escort, they should go to everysaturdaymorning.net and read about how you become a clinic escort, and we could use clinic escorts.
Does Louisville Safety Zone have its own website or Facebook page?
It does. Website, and I should know what
That's
it's
okay.
called.
As long as you're on
I'm sure I do,
Facebook,
but I think
everybody
if you-
can find you.
Yeah, probably if you Google Louisville Safety Zone, it comes up.
What's your name?
Carol Savkovich. And who am I speaking with? I
I'm
don't
Tara
know.
Bassett. This is Take It From Tara. It's a live Facebook live cast.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate you. All right, guys. Hey, how you doing? Have a good rest of the day, and thank God for our right to protest. That's all I can say. Whether you agree or disagree with the topic, at least you have the opportunity to get out and state your piece and say what you have to say, and that's one of the blessings of our democracy, so let's keep it that way. I want to say hi to my buddies, and I'm going to flip back so you can actually see the sidewalk here. Catherine Cross, Brenda Davidson, Mark Sawyer Daly, Angelia, hi. Kayla, how you doing, buddy? Lilia Rodriguez, Rick King, sure I'll tag Francis Weinstock. Hi, Ellen. Amber Clark, Don Birch, Hugh Fauché, Sherry Paris, Tracy Sprouse, Cassie Simon, Kevin Hale, I agree with you, Tracy, Daniel Ellis, Walt Oster. Hey, Walt, long time no see. Yeah, I'll tag Carol Kranzman, Lori Carnes, Jim Barber. Thank you for your opinion. I appreciate the fact that you have a strong one. Daryl, I don't agree with you, but you're welcome to register it. Daryl Glass and Liz Matley. Thank you guys for joining us today. I'm headed over to Youth Build because they've got a special event coming up. These are folks who take people in bad situations, teach them a trade, a building trade particularly, and get them back into employment and training. These are young men and women who really need help. So very grateful for Youth Build, and they've got an event coming up, I think, at the end of the week. So we'll go give them a chance to preview it for us. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you shortly.